that the world is binary. It is not. The world is very, very diverse. And when I first saw the announcement for the cinematic mode on the iPhone, my reaction actually was, what? No 24 FPS? Are you kidding me? But I'd actually say it's not so bad, it's quite pleasant, especially if you take the 30 FPS they did and you put it on a 24 FPS timeline. The stuttering is kinda analog. I am a strong advocate of not giving children smartphones, even if I film it on a smartphone. But maybe you think that a Polish guy who makes YouTube videos is not really a good person to listen to. I don't have a PhD in behavioral sciences. I am not a psychologist. I'm just an observer of humanity with 44 years of experience. So I'm gonna cite someone else who has a PhD and is a psychologist and has a lot more experience dealing with addictions and dealing with the dopamine-based addictions. This is the author of the book Dopamine Nation. It's Anna Lempke. And the book is excellent. I highly recommend it, especially if you're interested in how dopamine-based addictions that surround us work and how to escape them, because she gives very actionable tips on how to escape the addiction. Towards the end of the book, there is a passage that resonates a lot with me, because this is something I have felt instinctively until now, and right now I've got a PhD owner that says pretty much the same thing. I feel like it's validation. Anna Lempke writes in this book that she gives the example of a family who decided not to give smartphones to their children until they go to high school. So this is pretty much the same concept like wait till the 8th. There is such an organization in the United States, I presume, that advises that you do pretty much this. Wait until the 8th grade before you give a phone, not a smartphone, a phone to your kid. And Anna Lempke writes that the children, of course, following peer pressure, are asking for the smartphone, are asking for the phone, and this asking, it's not 2 days. This asking is a lengthy process, but the parents know that those are the values of the family, and they refuse constantly. And what happens next is the validation of what I thought will happen with my children. And so, basically, after some time has passed, those children begin to identify themselves as children without a smartphone, as children without a phone. And they begin to build their self-worth and their modes of communication with peers and their pastimes around that. So what I was feeling almost instinctively since I had my first daughter, it was that no matter what choices we do, the children will follow. And if it's consistent with what we do as parents, they will probably build their identity on this choice. It means that around us there's a lot of tribes of people. You can choose to join the tribe of people that play video games, or you can choose to join the tribe of people who don't play video games, but in this free time they do something else. For example, they run. The same choice goes with having or not having a smartphone. And there's lots of tribes around us, tribes of people, different tribes of people. And if you choose not to have a smartphone, you will join the tribe of people not having a smartphone. If you choose not to give a smartphone to your kid, the kid will join the tribe of kids that respect kids without a telephone. A lot of people are writing comments to me saying that if you don't give a smartphone to your kids, probably they will feel excluded. And I don't believe it. I think that they will be excluded by those peers who are hooked to their smartphones, of course. But I don't want really my kids to be friends with such people, so that's fine. I don't believe that there is only one tribe of people using smartphones and no one else. It's not true. And my experience is saying that 11 months without a smartphone, nothing happened. I have my job. I'm more present with my family. I'm better than ever, so it doesn't matter. And nobody excluded me. During these 11 months, people were curious about my choice of not having a smartphone, but they were absolutely not excluding me. They were not, they didn't stop calling me actually. They even called me more often, knowing that I don't use texting, I don't use WhatsApp. And so basically if they want to communicate with me, the better option is to call. Don't think that the world is binary, it is not. The world is very, very diverse. And your kids, my kids, if they don't use a smartphone, if they don't use a phone even, they will probably join a group of people that thinks that it's okay, it's cool like that, and they will feel at home and they will be included in this group. They will find a tribe. Don't worry. Why I love the cinematic mode so much, because it is pretty damn close to a DSLR, but it's not as big as a DSLR. But why I don't feel comfortable walking around with a DSLR? I have decided to vlog. Why do I feel ashamed is the right word. Why do I feel ashamed when I vlog with a big camera? I feel that I am not in the role. If I was hired to film, I would not have any problem walking with a big camera, with a big DSLR. But when I am doing something else professionally and as a side job I make vlogs, I want my vlogging camera to be concealed, to be in my pocket. I don't want to look as a filmmaker or as a vlogger.